Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about trigonometry introduction, so it's just a foundation here. And one thing that we need to keep in mind is 1 radian is equal to 180 degrees, right? So this is a radian, all right? And we have degree, we have sine, sinus, cosinus, we have tangents, okay? So we're going to learn how to make up this table here so that we do not have to actually memorize it. So if it's not given to us on the test, we need to know how to do it. Actually, under 2 minutes, you should be able to make up this table, okay? Really like 1 minute and 30 seconds, all right? Okay, let's go at it. Now, so in any case, so degrees here, so what's going to happen? So we're going to convert the radian into degree. So the first one here, so we have 0, all right? So for pi over 6, how do we convert it into degrees? So pi, we said, 1 radian, which is 180 degrees. So that would be 180 divided by 6, right? So the pi is representing 180, right? So then that would give us what? 30 degrees, okay? And then we go 180 divided by 4, and that would give us what? 45 degrees. And then we continue. We have 180 divided by 3. That would give us what? 60 degrees. And then we keep going. We have 180 divided by 2. That would give us what? 90 degrees, right? So this is what's really happening. Then, now, how do we then get the actual numbers for sine, cosine, and tangent? So these are special cases, okay? Because we have a lot of angles that are different, okay? So we're talking about angles in these cases, okay? So we have so many different ones, but these ones are just like the special cases. All right, let's go at it. So first thing we got to do is just to have a 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what's going to happen next is we're going to take each of them divided by 4. And then get the answers, right? So divide them by 4. And then what's happening, so for the 0 divided by 4, it's going to give you 0. And then after that, we take the square root of the answer, right? The square root of the answer. So this is a 0, and then square root of 0 will give us what? It's going to give us 0. So this one stays 0. So sine 0 degrees is 0. Okay? Now, sine what? 1 over 4. So like we said, we simplify, and then we take the square root of it. So can we simplify this one further? No. So we're going to take the square root of it. So that means we learn how to do square root already, ladies and gentlemen. So square root of 1 is what? Is 1. And then square root of 4 is going to give you 2. And you're done with that one. Okay? Then we move on to this one. So square root again of this one here. So that will give us what? Square root of 2 over 2, because square root of 4 is 2. Now let's keep going. So we have here square root of this one here. That will give us what? Square root of 3 over 2. And then last but not least for this one, so this one is 4 over 4. And then once we take a square root of it, so this one, 4 over 4 is 1, of course, and square root of 1 is just 1. Okay? So we end up with 0, half, square root of 2 over 2, square root of 3 over 2, and then 1 for this one. So we have 0 degrees, 30, 45, 60, and 90 degrees. Okay, now to get the cosine, so the hard part is to get the sine. Now to get the cosine, even easier. That means what? You just take the answers from the last one, and then it becomes the first one here. So that means cosine, so that gives us 1, and then we go reverse, right? So then we have square root of 3 over 2, then we have square root of 2 over 2, then we have 1 over 2, then we have 0. Finish. Okay? So, and then for tangent, we know that for tangent is sine divided by cosine. Tangent is equal to sine divided by cosine. All right? So that means what? So that means if you're dividing sine over cosine, so this one will be 0 divided by 1. That gives you 0, okay? And then this one is a 1/2 divided by square root of 3 over 2. Because both of them carry the same denominator, you can cancel that and just keep the top numbers. Okay? So that will give you, afterwards, 1 over square root of 3. And then for this one here, we have square root of 2 divided by 2 divided by square root of 2 divided by 2. Both of them are the same thing on the top, the same thing at the bottom. You divide it, that will give you 1. And then you keep moving. Now you have square root of 3 over 2 divided by 1 over 2. Remember, both carry the same denominator, so you can cross them out. And then you only have the top number and then the bottom one. So square root of 3 over 1 here. That's your answer there. Okay? And then also for last but not least, so you have 1 divided by 0. And this one is just undefined. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you make up this table here. Now, we took time because we were learning how to do it, but once you know how to do it, it can take you less than a minute actually to get this done. All right? See you soon.